Point 3. Economic and social equality. What the 2030 Agenda says. A major thrust of the agenda is to restructure global economics for fairness and inclusion. This is evident in multiple goals, including Goal 1. End poverty in all its forms everywhere. Goal 8. Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. Goal 10. Reduce inequality within and among countries. Goal 17. Strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Key strategies include universal basic income and social protection programs, redistribution of wealth and financial resources, equitable access to technology and banking services, people empowering marginalized groups, especially women, youth, and migrants, increased role of international finance institutions, and development aid. Biblical prophetic lens. 1. Toward a controlled global economy. The call for economic equity is coupled with global systems of finance, resource tracking, and digital access. This aligns eerily with Revelation 13-16-17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. While the agenda does not explicitly mention a mark, it lays the infrastructure for global financial control. Through centralized systems, digital ID, universal banking, etc., the world can be steered toward total economic dependency on global authorities. 2. False promises of utopian equality. Proverbs 22-2-. The rich and poor meet together. Yahoo is the maker of them all. While the Bible commands justice and generosity, it never promises a man-made system will eradicate poverty. In fact, Deuteronomy 15:11 says, "For the poor shall never cease out of the land." The 2030 Agenda's plan seeks to eliminate poverty and hunger by 2030, a goal that contradicts Scripture's understanding of a fallen, unjust world that will not be fully restored until the Messiah reigns. 3. Technocratic control of resources. Economic redistribution under global institutions like the UN or IMF may sound charitable, but it ultimately centralizes control, a prerequisite for the Antichrist system. Micah 2:1-2 warns against elites who devise iniquity and oppress a man in his house, even his heritage. Once systems of banking, employment, trade, and welfare all digitized and interlinked, coercion becomes easy. Those who refuse to conform to the global moral or religious values, i.e., believers in Yahuwah and Yahusha, can be financially cut off. Summary. The agenda's economic vision lays the foundation for the prophesied global system of economic control and dependency. What begins as a push for equity and fairness can rapidly transform into a tool of spiritual and political oppression. Only Messiah's kingdom can establish true justice and provision for all. Isaiah 11:44-9. Final encouragement: stay awake, stay set apart, stay anchored in truth. Though the world rushes toward unity without Yahweh, you are called to be a watchman, a light in the darkness, and a voice that does not bow to the system of the beast. The 2030 Agenda may promise peace and progress, but only Yahushua Mashiach is the true Prince of Peace and the coming King of Righteousness. Remain rooted in the Word, be bold in the face of deception, sound the alarm with compassion and clarity. And remember, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Matthew 24:13. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Luke 12:32. You were born for such a time as this. Stand firm, Yasharel. Your redemption draws near.